A team may have higher XG, stronger momentum, and a more intense tempo, yet the opponent can still win. This is why reading the data on screen correctly matters. In this episode, we will open momentum, XG, tempo, and MFT one by one, then interpret all four together in the same match. Our goal is not to predict the result, but to separate what the data tells us from what it does not. Our example is the completed real match between Angel City and Racing Louisville. It ended 1-2. Because live values change continuously, a stable, completed example lets us show each area clearly. You can use the same reading order in a live match. First, check the score and match status. Then identify the home and away sides. Do not focus on one number. Look at the total, the half-by-half split, the recent time window, and the trend. Finally, check whether the four metrics tell the same story. Remember, the green side on screen is not always the side that won. XG, or expected goals, helps us read the probability of shots becoming goals and the overall quality of the chances created. Angel City's total XG is 2.22, while Racing Louisville's is 1.15. The home side produced higher overall chance quality, but the final score is 1-2. So XG does not mean this team definitely should have won. It is a probability-based measure of chance quality. The half-by-half split shows when the total was produced. The first half values are 0.27 and 0.17. The second half values are 1.95 and 0.98. Both sides produce most of their chance quality in the second half, with a clearer increase for the home side. Recent windows matter in a live match. The 15-minute rolling XG is 0.71 versus 0.07, while the 10-minute delta XG is 0.63 versus 0.08. They show recent change, not the entire match. The cumulative chart shows chance quality building across the match. The recent window shows movement in the latest phase. The next goal card is a separate live analysis layer. It does not guarantee a goal or tell you with certainty which side will score. Momentum helps us see which way the pressure and direction of play are moving. The first half cumulative values are 66.68 and 66.24, so the sides are very close. The second half values are 70.36 and 66.51. The home side is ahead, but this difference alone is not a major separation. Momentum delta is 79.17 versus 62.08. Unlike the accumulated total, delta makes recent change and acceleration more visible. Total and delta do not answer the same question. Total describes the accumulated picture of the match, or a half. Delta shows how pressure changed in the latest phase. Do not look only at the final point in the trend charts. See how the lines reached it. A short spike does not mean sustained pressure. Flattening or reversal also matters. Here, the home side leads in several momentum areas, yet the match ends 1-2. Momentum helps us read the direction of play. It does not guarantee a goal, a win, or the result. Tempo shows event frequency and the rhythm of play. The home side has a tempo score of 60 with the label medium. The away side has 15 with low. Events per minute, or EEPM, is 1.20 versus 0.30, showing a denser flow of events on the home side. Tempo and XG are not the same. Tempo describes how often movement or events occur. XG describes the quality of shot opportunities. A fast, active phase can still produce low chance quality. A calmer team may create fewer but more effective opportunities. Read the first and second half cards separately. The first half tempo values are 12.11 and 14.21. The second half and current values are 25.45 and 16.14. The trend shows which way the rhythm moves. High tempo does not mean good football, a certain goal, or the better team. It only adds context about intensity. The MFT view compares the home and away sides on one screen. Here, the MFT side scores are 66 and 39. The total is 105, and the average is 52. In the differential area, home is 65.8, away is 39.0, and the label reads superior. Treat this as a side comparison view, not a result prediction. Superior shows which side is ahead on screen at that moment, or in this example's final view. The fact that the match ended 1-2 shows that this label does not automatically turn into the score. The 94% reliability value is not a success rate. Do not read it as, this team has a 94% chance of winning. It is the reliability field on screen and does not guarantee the result. The detail areas and trend line show how the view changes during the match. Read both side scores, the differential label, reliability, and the trend together. Then compare them with the match score and the other live metrics. Now let us combine the four screens. Angel City leads in total XG 2.22 versus 1.15. In momentum, the second half cumulative value is 70.36 versus 66.51, and delta is 79.17 versus 62.08. Tempo is 60 versus 15. EEPM is 1.20 versus 0.30. The MFT side score is 66 versus 39. Chance quality, pressure and acceleration, event intensity, and most of the MFT viewpoint toward the home side. But Racing Louisville won 2-1. This is not a contradiction. It shows the limits of the data. Finishing, goalkeeping, timing, score state, and individual events also affect results. We do not assume a cause that is not visible. We read only the layers we can verify on screen. Ask 4 questions. 1. Am I looking at the match total, a half, or the last 15 minutes? 2. Is the difference sustained or recent? 3. Do XG, momentum, and tempo point in the same direction? 4. How do the score and match status add context? These questions prevent a rushed conclusion from one high number. How do these metrics lead to a live goal signal? A single XG, momentum, tempo, or MFT value is not a signal by itself. Live data passes through a combined evaluation. A signal that meets match state, time, and additional quality filters is shown to the user. Safe interpretation depends on context, not one number. We will explain the live goal signal and its card in episodes 7 and 8. In short, XG shows chance quality, momentum shows pressure and acceleration, and tempo shows event intensity. On the MFT screen, we read both side scores, the differential label, reliability, and the trend. None guarantees a score, goal, or win alone. Read the time window, side difference, trend, and score together. Next, we will open momentum and read the total, half-by-half values, delta, and recent time windows one by one.